Alright, so I do a lot of other silly shit around here, so I decided, you know what? I'm going to show you guys how I make my own Italian marinara sauce. That's right. My own flavor, my own concoction, and that's what we're going to do here. So, if you'll be kind, come over here and join me and I'll show you what kind of stuff I'm going to need and you're going to need to do this. It's real straight shooting and shoot from the hip, real simple. Alright, what you guys see here is everything that I'm going to use to make my marinara sauce. Tomato sauce, okay? You got your basil, diced up onions, and then you got diced up garlic, okay? What I'm doing here is I got 2 cans of crushed tomatoes, 2 small cans of tomato paste, and just for some extra seasoning I got oregano and parsley, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is you're going to take the onions and the garlic, we're going to throw it into the pot. I already put some Greek olive oil in there, and I'm going to fry them up, okay? And then we're going to go, I'll show you, but we're going to add that, season it, and then I'm going to throw the basil on top, okay? Pretty simple, right? Any questions, just ask. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put garlic and onions into the pot. I already have the extra virgin olive oil nice and hot. I'm going to throw in the onions. We're going to use half because I got to save some of these for something later. I'm going to use the same thing, about half of garlic here. Save that for something later. I'm making meatballs too. Okay? So, now, the other thing you want to get, everybody's favorite wooden spoon. If you know what this wooden spoon is and you weren't cooking, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. That's right. It's probably because our parents beat the shit out of us with this wooden spoon. You know, when your mom took out the wooden spoon, it meant either 2 things. Somebody was making sauce on Sunday, or somebody was getting their ass handed to them. See, I almost stuttered there because I had like a flashback of scariness. My mother used to hit me with the wooden spoon. There used to be groove marks on the wooden spoon. My mom had it on my ass. Okay. Alright, so anyway, get your onions in there, nice and frying up real nice. Look at that, stuff smelling good. Now remember, you don't want to let them burn. Don't let them burn. You want them to almost liquefy. That way you get the nice, the onion juice and the garlic juice all in the bottom of the pot. That way when we throw the sauce in, it absorbs all that flavor, okay? Keep stirring it, Sometimes I like to just move it all into the middle and let it simmer. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to let that cook there. Let me tell you a little story while I'm doing this about tomato sauce. Okay? Tomato sauce. Some people call it gravy. Now, here's the thing. If you don't get it from, if you're making your sauce from meat, then it's a gravy. Gravy's technically from meat drippings. Tomato sauce, if it has no meat in it, like this, what I'm making here, you don't see any meat up here. No meat. So if there's no meat, then it's a sauce. If you use no meat and you still call it a gravy, you're ignorant and you just don't understand. That's how it works. Okay. So if you make something from meat drippings like turkey, or a steak, or I don't know, that's when you put gravy. That's what you put gravy on stuff. Okay? What we're making here is sauce. This is not gravy. If you make sauce, whatever you're making, and it has no meat drippings in it, it's a sauce. Okay? So, does everybody understand? No meat drippings, sauce. If you're using it for meat drippings, like from turkey, it's a gravy. Besides, that's what gravy goes on anyway. Gravy goes on turkey, mashed potatoes, and all that other stuff. Okay, so anyways, now that the onions and the garlic was all nice and simmered and fried up in there, you put your 2 cans of sauce in. I'm going to throw in my tomato paste. Just get it a little thick. Get a spoon, just get in there. Get it all out. Whoop. That, nice hot. Look at that, I dropped the spoon in there like an idiot. That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, so what you want to do now you got it in there, you want to just lower it down to 5. You want to keep everything cooking still. Your other thing of tomato paste, get that in there. Get it all. A lot of it there. Stir it up. Stir it up good, okay? Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to let it simmer for a little bit before we add the rest of the seasoning, okay? So, one of the last few things we're going to do here, we're going to add a can of water. Because I use 2 cans, I'm going to put a can of water in. That way it's not too thick, but, you know, it'll help cook it and whatnot. So, and then I'm going to throw in fresh basil right on top, okay? Alright. Okay, in the water goes. Add it all in. Okay? Now you stir it up. Don't worry, it'll thicken as it cooks. Look at that. Okay, now we're going to throw the fresh basil in. Throw it in top. Stir it in. Oh, it smells good already. Oh boy. Alright. Alright, and then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to add some parsley and oregano. Sprinkle it on the top. Put on what you want. I don't know how much I put in. I put in enough. And enough is enough. And then you just stir it all in. Okay? It's pretty simple, right? Pretty simple. Get that all stirred up. Put the cover on. Cook it on low. You know, not too high. You don't want it to bubble. Now, one of the other key things is about making the sauce is don't let it stick to the sides. It's true. Ray Liotta said it as Henry Hill in Goodfellas when he was doing one of those deals or whatever he was doing. And they said, don't let the sauce stick to the sides. It's true. You don't want it to stick to the sides, but then it almost sounds like it's a taste overcooked or whatnot. Just don't let it stick to the side. Keep stirring it every few minutes, which means you got to be in here. So in between stirs, you know, you can take your wooden spoon and go beat the shit out of your kids or something. You know what I mean? That way, when they're done, you know, when they're bleeding or whatnot, you come back, you stir it again. When you're done stirring, you go beat the shit out of them some more. Okay? All right. So that's about it. That's how you make my sauce. I'm going to let it cook for a few hours. We'll come back and we'll check on it in a little bit. Sauce has been cooking now for a while. It is looking good. Stir it up. Make sure you keep stirring it. Oh, yeah. Now, one of the last things you guys can do is test. Give it a good test. It's what I call the smell test. Is you want to make sure it's smelling really good because you're in here, you can smell it for a while. Is walk out your front door, close the door, wait 10 seconds, and then walk back in the house. The scent of the sauce should hit you like a brick wall of goodness. And if you got that, if you could smell it, like you could smell your whole house engulfed in sauce, you done good. Any questions, hit me up in the comment sections, let me know. I'm more than happy to give you guys some tips if you need some questions. Alright, thanks for watching. See you later. Ciao.